When people think of Jay Leno, the first thing that comes to mind is his love for rare and exotic cars. His legendary garage is home to some of the most iconic vehicles in automotive history. But there's another side to Leno's obsession with engines that few people know about: his incredible collection of tractors. Yes, tractors. And as with everything Leno collects, these aren't just ordinary farm machines. Leno's tractor collection is a true time capsule, featuring historic models, mechanical rarities, and some of the most fascinating machines ever built. Among the highlights is a Lanz Bulldog, a German tractor from the 1920s powered by a massive single-cylinder, hot bulb engine that can run on almost anything, even cooking oil. There's also the legendary John Deere Model D, one of the most important tractors in American history, produced between 1923 and 1953, which played a crucial role in revolutionizing U.S. agriculture. But what makes Leno's collection truly special is the pristine condition of every single piece. He doesn't just acquire historical tractors, he meticulously restores them. At his famous Big Dog garage, each machine undergoes a thorough restoration process to ensure it runs as smoothly as the day it left the factory. For Leno, every tractor tells a story, whether it's an engineering breakthrough, a unique mechanical design, or the impact it had on the lives of the farmers who used it. The sky still carried the morning mist when the roar of steam began to fill the air, a sound that harkened back to an era when steel and coal ruled the fields. The 1906 Advanced Steam Traction Engine was not just a machine, it was a manifestation of human ingenuity, a 13-ton metal beast that, over a century ago, dominated vast farmlands, spewing smoke and whistling with the might of an industrial titan. Built by the Advanced Threshing Machine Company, this steam-powered tractor was a symbol of the transition from animal-driven agriculture to the mechanization that would forever change farming. This iron giant featured a cylindrical boiler that demanded a constant feed of coal or wood, releasing thick clouds of steam that powered its robust pistons. Its rudimentary transmission, a series of exposed gears and belts, required both skill and strength from the operator, who stood strategically positioned to adjust the steam flow and keep the machine running smoothly. Steering, however, was an art in itself. Instead of a conventional steering wheel, large metal chains were pulled to turn the enormous front wheels, a task demanding not just expertise, but also a strong pair of arms. Though advanced for its time, the Advanced Steam Traction Engine was neither quiet nor particularly convenient. It took time to build enough pressure to start moving, and maintenance was a gritty, labor-intensive job, full of grease, soot, and the occasional burn for the unwary. Yet when operating at full capacity, there was no doubt about its power. It could drive entire threshing operations, pull plows through unforgiving soil, and even serve as an improvised locomotive in areas where tracks didn't exist. Restoring this behemoth was a painstaking process, akin to an archaeologist breathing life into ancient relics. The work done by Leno and his team resurrected an engine that seemed destined for oblivion. Pipes were replaced, valves recalibrated, and the original paintwork meticulously restored. When the first gust of steam hissed through its system after decades of silence, it was as if time itself exhaled, remembering the days when these machines were the beating heart of vast farms. Today, the 1906 Advanced Steam Traction Engine is not just a smoking relic rescued from the past, but a living testament to an era when human ingenuity met nature with steam and steel. A reminder that before modern engines took over, these towering boilers on wheels paved the way for agricultural mechanization, with their hissing, clanking, and the unmistakable scent of burning coal lingering over the fields of a bygone age. The sun hung low over the fields, casting long, golden shadows as the Oliver 1755 tractor rumbled to life, its distinct engine note echoing across the farmland. This wasn't just any tractor, it was a machine born of a legacy, a piece of agricultural history that symbolized the rugged ingenuity of mid-century American farming. Built by Oliver Corporation in the late 1960s and early 1970s, the 1755 was part of the company's famed 55 series, a line of tractors known for their durability, versatility, and, above all, their ability to handle the toughest farm work with a steady hand and a powerful heart. Underneath its bold green and white exterior, the Oliver 1755 housed a 310 cubic inch Waukesha diesel engine, though some were fitted with the gas version for those who preferred a different kind of grunt. With around 86 horsepower at the drawbar, it wasn't the biggest beast on the farm, but what it lacked in brute force, it made up for in reliability. Farmers appreciated its smooth hydropower, or over-under hydral shift transmission, which allowed them to adapt to changing conditions without grinding gears into dust. Whether it was pulling plows through stubborn soil or running heavy-duty equipment, the 1755 proved itself time and time again. Unlike modern tractors, which cocoon their operators in air-conditioned luxury, the Oliver 1755 had no illusions of comfort. Its open cab exposed the driver to the elements, the scent of freshly turned earth mixing with diesel exhaust as the engine's rhythmic hum provided the soundtrack to a hard day's work. The massive rear tires dug deep into the dirt, gripping the land with authority, while the front end bounced lightly over uneven terrain, as if nodding in agreement with the farmer's every decision. Restoring one of these machines is no small feat. When featured on Leno's Garage, the Oliver 1755 was treated with the care of a master craftsman, reviving a forgotten masterpiece. Parts were sourced, hydraulics were fine-tuned, and the faded paint was brought back to its original luster. When the engine finally roared back to life, it was more than just a machine returning to action. It was a relic of an era when farming was as much about skill and resilience as it was about horsepower. Today, the Oliver 1755 tractor stands as a testament to a time when equipment was built to last, when the rhythm of an engine was as familiar as the sunrise, and when the bond between a farmer and his machine was forged through countless hours in the field. While the world may have moved on to GPS-guided, computer-controlled behemoths, there's still something special about the raw, mechanical honesty of an Oliver. It reminds us that sometimes progress isn't about reinventing the wheel. It's about keeping the right ones turning. The early morning light glinted off the faded blue and orange paint of the 1968-69 Lamborghini R485, a machine that carries the weight of an unexpected legacy. To most, the name Lamborghini conjures images of sleek, high-performance sports cars roaring down winding roads. But before Ferruccio Lamborghini set his sights on outclassing Ferrari, he was in the business of building tractors. Rugged, dependable workhorses designed to tame the land rather than the racetrack. The R485 is a rare and fascinating chapter in that story, a reminder of Lamborghini's agricultural roots before the company became a symbol of automotive excess and speed. Powered by a 3.5-liter, three-cylinder air-cooled diesel engine, the R485 wasn't about blistering acceleration or aerodynamic finesse. It was built to endure long days in the field, plowing, tilling, and hauling with relentless determination. Its gearbox, a sturdy 6-speed manual transmission, offered farmers the versatility they needed to adapt to different tasks, whether navigating rocky terrain or pulling heavy loads through freshly tilled soil. The exhaust pipe jutted proudly upward, puffing out steady bursts of diesel fumes, a far cry from the throaty growl of a Miura's V12. But in its own way, just as commanding. Sitting behind the wheel of the R485, the operator wasn't greeted with the luxury of hand-stitched leather or the precision of a gated shifter. No, here, simplicity ruled. A metal seat, exposed levers, and a utilitarian dashboard with the bare necessities for operation. The ride was anything but smooth, with the rigid suspension making sure every bump in the terrain was felt. But that was the nature of the job. It wasn't about comfort, it was about getting the work done. Restoring a machine like the Lamborghini R485 is an exercise in both patience and passion. When featured on Leno's Garage, it was given the full respect it deserved, with meticulous attention to detail ensuring that every bolt, gasket, and decal was faithful to its original form. Though it would never match the speed or prestige of its automotive descendants, the R485 remains a Lamborghini through and through. Bold, determined, and a product of uncompromising engineering. Today, this rare piece of machinery stands as a testament to Ferruccio Lamborghini's beginnings, a time when his focus was on building tough, reliable agricultural equipment rather than exotic supercars. It serves as a reminder that even the most prestigious empires can have humble origins, and that before Lamborghini conquered the roads, it first had to master the fields. The early morning haze barely settled over the vast fields when the 2017 Case IH quad track rolled into view, its four independent tracks gripping the earth with an authority unmatched by traditional wheeled tractors. This wasn't just another machine, it was the embodiment of modern agricultural engineering, a testament to the evolution of farming from sweat and steel to precision and power. Built by Case IH, the quad track was designed to tackle the kind of demanding work that would leave lesser machines spinning helplessly in the mud. With a commanding presence and cutting-edge technology, it represented the pinnacle of what heavy-duty tractors could achieve. Under the hood, the quad track packed a beastly 12.9-liter, six-cylinder FPT diesel engine, cranking out an impressive 620 horsepower in its highest configuration. This raw power wasn't just for show, it translated into unmatched traction and pulling capacity, allowing it to haul massive implements with ease. Unlike traditional tractors that relied on dual or triple tires, the Quadtrack's four independent tracks provided superior flotation, reducing soil compaction while maintaining incredible grip on any terrain. Whether navigating soggy fields or climbing steep inclines, this machine kept moving forward, unfazed by conditions that would bring others to a halt. The operator's cab was a far cry from the bare-bones setups of tractors past. Climbing into the Quadtrack's cockpit revealed a world of comfort and innovation. Suspension seating, climate control, and a touchscreen control panel that allowed farmers to fine-tune every aspect of the machine's performance. GPS-guided auto steering ensured near-perfect precision, minimizing overlaps and optimizing fuel efficiency. The days of white-knuckle steering and constant course corrections were long gone. This was farming in the 21st century, where technology worked alongside tradition to maximize productivity. Restoring an old tractor is one thing, but maintaining a 2017 Case IH Quadtrack is an entirely different challenge. With its complex hydraulic systems, advanced telematics, and electronically controlled transmission, it's as much a piece of sophisticated machinery as it is an agricultural workhorse. Yet, despite all the modern advancements, there's still something undeniably satisfying about the way it roars to life. The deep rumble of its engine signaling that another day's work is about to begin. Today, the Case IH Quadtrack stands as a symbol of how far farming has come, from the days of steam-powered behemoths to intelligent, high-performance machines capable of covering thousands of acres with precision. It may not have the nostalgic charm of its predecessors, but in a world where efficiency and productivity are king, the Quadtrack is the undisputed ruler of the field. The new Holland TC33D may not be the biggest machine in the field, but what it lacks in size, it more than makes up for in versatility and reliability. Built as part of New Holland's Boomer series, this compact utility tractor was designed for small farms, estates, and heavy-duty landscaping, where maneuverability, efficiency, and ease of use were just as important as raw horsepower. Whether navigating tight spaces between rows of crops or handling everyday chores with ease, the TC33D became a trusted workhorse for those who needed a tractor that could do it all without unnecessary complexity. At its core, the TC33D housed a three-cylinder Shibora diesel engine, producing around 33 horsepower, more than enough to tackle everything from tilling and mowing to hauling and grading. Its hydrostatic transmission made operating the tractor almost effortless, allowing the driver to adjust speed smoothly without shifting gears, a feature that quickly won over both seasoned farmers and newcomers alike. Four-wheel drive capability ensured that the TC33D could grip the ground firmly, whether working in muddy conditions or climbing uneven terrain, while the power steering provided precision control with minimal effort. Comfort wasn't an afterthought either. The TC33D's operator station featured an ergonomic seat, well-placed controls, and a clean, unobstructed deck, making long hours of operation far more bearable than the stiff and bumpy rides of older models. The mid and rear PTO options allowed for a variety of attachments, from front-end loaders to backhoes, transforming the TC33D into a truly multi-purpose machine. Though it never aimed to compete with the massive machines of large-scale farming, the New Holland TC33D carved out a loyal following among small landowners and professionals who appreciated its balance of power, agility, and reliability. Even today, many of these tractors remain in service, their diesel engines humming steadily as they continue to tackle daily tasks with the same determination as when they first rolled off the factory line. Proof that sometimes the best machine for the job isn't the biggest, but the one that just won't quit. Jay Leno's passion for automobiles extends far beyond classic cars and motorcycles. His love for tractors is just as fascinating. From rare vintage steam-powered machines like the 1906 Advanced Steam Traction Engine to high-performance agricultural workhorses like the 2017 Case IH Quadtrac, his collection reflects both historical innovation and modern engineering. Notably, his Lamborghini R485 tractor showcases the unexpected farming roots of a luxury supercar brand, while his Oliver 1755 adds a touch of classic American farming heritage. Leno's appreciation for these machines isn't just about collecting, it's about preserving history, understanding their mechanics, and of course, having fun. His willingness to restore, showcase, and even auction some of his tractors for charity proves that his collection is more than just a hobby. It's a passion-driven pursuit of engineering excellence. Whether it is a roaring steam-powered behemoth or a high-tech modern tractor, Leno's collection is truly one of a kind, cementing his reputation as one of the most diverse gearheads in the world.